Welcome back, everyone. This is the very last video of the year, and I hope you're all ready for the holidays. Let's get these boys ready for their holiday party. We're gonna add Art Spirit's watercolor paints. If you haven't seen the video where I swatched out what I have, I will put the link in the description box below. But let's get these guys going. I am using the Wizard of Oz paints. So I'm starting out with Emerald City, and I'm using a really tiny pointed brush, and I'm going to zoom you in for that. Now this is Emerald City, and I've got a really small paintbrush, and I'm following the lines here. Never used these before, except for swatching. This is an experiment. I'll fill in the center here, feathering it out a little bit, just moving the pigment around here, adding a little bit more. Little brush isn't doing so hot. Yeah, this bigger brush is working better. Yeah, it's holding more of the pigment. I'm turning around. Yeah, this brush is working much better than the smaller one. Okay, I'm gonna turn you this way and look at it. Look at it head on. Different than I planned, but they're pretty cute. Let's move on to Harry's scarf and tassel, and we will be using Sleeping Poppies for that. I'm rinsing out my brush. For this, see these large circles? Just want to fill those in with the Sleeping Poppies. I might need to put another layer on. They seem to dry pretty quick too. I'm going to turn this, see if I can see on a different angle. Looks like I got all these little areas pretty good. I want to take some big globs and cover up these dark circles. I have to do that a couple of times. I'm gonna let that dry down, and then I might look at it from a different angle and go over it again. I want to get a little bit in the tassel. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn you this way. I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. Forward. Okay, I'm gonna go with circles again. The ink from the printer might be getting wet too. I'll let that dry down a minute. Let's go back to the red. I'm going to turn it upside down because you can see things at different angles. This one dot does not want to cover up. I'm just going to put big globs on some of these bigger ones. Okay, Sid's hat is next. I'm using Yellow Brick Road and Gingham Blue. And I'm going to put you on your side because I'm going to start with the yellow. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I got some in that blue, but I'm sure we can cover that up. I'm going to put your glasses. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. Okay, well that's dry, and before we can put the blue in, I'm gonna do this little guy here, and we're gonna be using Blue Steel from the Metals collection. Let's see if I can get in there. Time to do the blue. Start with the pom-pom here. A little better at it. Pigment on this blue is beautiful. Turn it around, upside down, one more, and we're going to do these here. I'm putting some of the sparkle in this area here, and that's Ruby Slipper. I think this is as much damage as I can do right now. I think I'm going to make this dark spot blue. I think that's just where ink got wet from the printer. Let's see if I can cover it up with the blue. The boys have their bling on. I might detail once it's dry around here to define this so it's not so sloppy. So I'm gonna go detail this up a little bit, and then we'll do some snow. Okay, are you ready for the final touch? The snowflakes. Now this is gonna be a little tricky, so we'll see how it goes. But I bought this large stencil off of Etsy, and I just wanted this little piece. I'm sure I'll use these for some other purposes, but for this project I wanted the littlest one they had on here. We cut it out, put some tape on it because it had another larger snowflake, and I didn't want the colors to get in there. You can see I've been practicing. There's some glitter in there. So the best way to do this is you're gonna have to hold it down on either side so you don't get a lot of the paint underneath the stencil here. I'm using True Silver from the Art Spirit paints, and you don't want it too wet because it's gonna slide under. So you want it kind of goopy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to cover up all these circles here. I'm gonna start up here, and I put the circle in the middle. get it in there. The hard part is going to be lifting this off. Not too bad. And what you want to do in between each snowflake is to wipe it down. And be very careful. These little hooks here are bendable, and I already bent one, and you can see it doesn't come out quite right. You're going to have some of the paint still left on there, but you don't want it globby. And you don't want to overlap until they're dry. So I'm going to go here. And if you don't want to mess with this, you can just take your paints and draw them in yourself. Clean it off. Like I said, be very careful. Those plastic things will bend, and if you bend them too much, they'll break off. See, that's too close. You're gonna go right on top of that. So I'm gonna go right here. And it's okay if some of it goes off the page. Just continue doing that all the way around. It's gonna take a while because you're gonna be cleaning in between. And next up, I'm gonna do right about here, because there's a white spot there that we weren't able to cover. See how it does going over pencil. I'm just flattening some of this here. There's a big glob right there. Flatten that out. Kind of have to move it around a little bit just to get some of these clumps out of there. Next, I'm gonna go, that's too close, I don't want to take a chance. I'm gonna go right here. Let's go right here. Shaky hand, it's gonna move. I'm getting better as I go along. Up here. Oh, it's kind of lopsided. No two snowflakes are the same. Next up, let's see if we can get right here on that glob. A lot of pigment in this silver. Well, I got a little bit of globby there. And when I'm adding water, I'm just doing a drop at a time from my medicine dropper. I don't want to get too watery because then it's just going to make a mess. Add a snowflake here. And I can't get at it that way. Let's try here. Globs in there. Move around, push down. I practiced a few, but this is the first time I'm really getting into it. So we'll see what works the best, what doesn't. Put one right here. Spin you around. There. One's a little wet. See how it does? Not too bad. Ooh, that's pretty close. But we'll see how it works. Let's put one right here. Have some globs in it. Okay, I'm gonna turn you again. Just keep turning, and we're getting glitter everywhere, but that's fine. It's supposed to be festive. We're gonna go right here where this glob is. Okay, I'm gonna put one right here where we had such a problem with that area there. See a big white spot right there. Put a snowflake in his hair. One right here. That one got a little misshapen. I can do this one right here. I think these misshapen ones, I'm not holding them close enough and the paint's getting underneath. Or it could be this bent one. There's some right in here, so I'm gonna do one right there. Just make sure my hand doesn't get in that other. Got a couple up in here. Maybe see if we can do it like that. That one moved a little bit on me. And one here. I don't know if I can hold that right. Do it quick. That's what I'm learning. Just do it quick. Get it over with. Okay, we had a little bit of paper rippage here, so I'm going to cover that up with a snowflake. Ooh, that one was kind of globby. That didn't come out too well. I'm going to fix that one somehow. One right there. Maybe another one here in this corner. One in this corner. Ooh, I forgot to wipe the back off. Let's see what happens. Not too bad. We'll wipe the back off this time. And then we'll get this side, and then we'll start rotating around again. Hopefully these will be dry. Kind of seeing if I see any circles that we covered up. A lot of them were hidden pretty well. I might put one right here. Whoops, wrong way. See, these are kind of in a row. I'll do this way. Let's go back around the base. And we'll do maybe one right in here. And I've got to get in here, so I want to make sure all of these are dry. I want to put one right in here. One right here. Maybe one more right here. Oh, I gotta put one right there to cover that blue. I got glitter there. I want to put it right there. Oh, I just moved it. Didn't come out too bad. I'm gonna let this dry down. I know I need to put one here. probably put one in here, put a couple in here, and then maybe 3 or 4 in here. But I want to let these dry down pretty well before I start messing with that. And I need to clean this stencil off a little bit. Okay, are you ready for round 2? Let's see how round 2 goes. Where do I want to start? Let's do one right in here. Probably because I moved it accidentally. Okay, I think that's enough. There's 3 of them that I don't really like. This one, that one, and that one. What can I do? Make them bigger? Let's see if we do this. I'm gonna cut that out. Better. Just add the little details. Need a bigger brush. I think that's pretty good. Now I just want to add little dots for far away snowflakes. Okay, gotta fill in that circle there. And I see one more circle right there. Well, there you go. What do you think? Kind of what I had pictured in my mind. It's kind of cute. It's kind of fun. I had a good time doing it. I hope you had a good time watching me or joining me. Very festive. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate your company as always. I am taking the holidays off and I will be back after the new year. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell so you know when that video comes out in the new year. I will see you soon. Hang in there and have some fun, especially during the holidays.